Ciao, I'm DJ Jolie, a live event DJ born in Romania and living in the US. I believe in building a community where DJs and non-DJs alike can come together. To achieve this, I create high-quality content tailored to both audiences that aim to educate and entertain. For DJs, I do how-to videos, live streams, and interviews with industry professionals. For non-DJs, I share moments from my life as a framework for discussing broader topics such as pop culture, media, current events, and activism initiatives. And with that, I'm DJ Jolie, and you're watching a DJ's Life.
Am în mașină Lil Wayne un mixtape. Sunt niște cașcavală, o scot la un cheesecake. Am plătit brânciu, am plătit limonada. De-aia când o apelez chiar sare coarda. Sare coarda, ia uite cum 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 sare coarda.
The other day, my friend and I were discussing influencers. If you don't know what an influencer is, these are people who are sought after by brands because they have large followings on social media and are seen as trustworthy sources to endorse or promote various products. A few days later, while working on content for my channel, a question came to mind. Where are all the influencers in the DJing world? On this week's episode of A DJ's Life, I'll discuss why I believe DJ influencers are not as prominent in mainstream media as other influencers are in industries such as beauty, fashion, and health. Reason 1. It's expensive. This makeup costs, and this DJ equipment costs. Let's say you have $200 in savings. That money can get you can buy entry-level gear for that much money, and if the company's nice enough, will even offer a discount or two on some software. Reason 2. Time. There are a lot of talented creators on TikTok. Even if you haven't spent your early childhood in a dance studio like Charlie D'Amelio says in her book, you don't need talent or previous dance knowledge to make videos on TikTok. You can spend 10 minutes learning a dance for a post. However, if you want to be a DJ on TikTok and actually sound good, then you need to learn how to DJ first before you can see any real growth. This could take a couple months, if not years. Reason 3. Community. The DJing community is strong, and I believe it has been built to support other DJs and artists and producers. If you look at DJs on social media, you won't see them flexing what they have. Normally they post about their gigs, or live shows, or advertise themselves. Even if they get a brand deal or a sponsor, they'll post a few times, but it's never really in your face. For us DJs, it's about the music and building moments together between us and the audience, rather than spending time telling our fans about the success we have. I think that idea goes back to the early days of radio when it was all about the music. If you haven't watched the previous episode, please do watch it, as it will help you understand this video as well. Reason 4. Equipment. As I said, DJ gear can be costly. While major companies like Pioneer or Newmark continuously put out new versions of controllers and mixers, most DJs are content with the ones they buy. There isn't a need to have different DJ controllers if the first or maybe second one you own can do everything. Unless you're a DJ making product review videos or an artist/producer, then there isn't a need to invest in the newest equipment most of the time. Whereas, say if you're a YouTuber doing makeup videos, there's so much to buy, new editions, new palettes, etc. While new versions of software and tech come out, it isn't a necessity. Buy one or a few key pieces of DJ gear, and you're going to get a lot of good use for a long time. And finally, reason 5, the niche. Sadly, it's too much of a niche, and it would never blow up as a trend on social media in the same way dance routines do on TikTok. In part because there are many people out there that are just not into it. And that's okay. Also, it is not that accessible to some, especially if you're a teen or college student who might not be able to afford even a reasonably priced DJ gear. Not to mention all the accessories that you'll need with it just to get you started. Like I said, it's a relief that we don't have those types of influencers in our niche. It means that DJing is a talent, and the only ones truly dedicated enough will learn. Also, it creates a safe and supportive environment for DJs to express themselves. Thank you so much for watching this video, especially if you made it all the way to the end. Let me know your thoughts on today's video in the comment section below. What do you think about influencers? Do you think influencer culture is toxic? Would you ever want to be an influencer? If so, what would you be an influencer of? This is DJ Jolie signing off, and I'll see you on the next episode on A DJ's Life. Ciao, Scratchers.
Am în mașină Lil Wayne un mix